Hello YouTube, and welcome to another Tyze's Outdoor More production. Today we're putting a SuperAtv lift kit on my 2016 Wildcat trail, same as Sport. This is the 2 to 3 inch adjustable lift kit. I looked all over the internet and people said this was easy, but I couldn't find a video, so I'm playing it by ear here. I've done got the left side of the machine. I've done got the spacer on it, and I've done got that other, the wheel put back on. And I decided to just show you all what goes on here. Left this side right here, I got it done too. What you're going to need to do first is take your tape measure after you take your, after you jack the machine up and you got your wheels and off of it. What you do is you take your tape measure and measure from this spot here up to here and see what your distance is, and that'll be your factory, your factory measurement to put it back, because you want to get it set back to factory, and then you can play with adjustment from there. But that side over here, I took the whole shock off, and then I didn't realize that I didn't have to do that until I done it. So on this side right here, the only thing I done was just loosen this bottom shock bolt. It's this side here is a 15, or this side here is a 13, this side here is a 15. Loosen that. You got your spanner wrenches here. They come in your toolkit if you still got your toolkit. If you're not, you can probably take a pair of pliers. But these right here will just grip here just like this. And this is also, you can do this whenever, anytime you're adjusting your shocks as well. But you'll hold it, you got two of them. You'll hold the bottom one, and then you'll loosen your, they're counterclockwise, loosen just your standard threads. And then you'll get that lock, you'll get that first locking ring off, and then you can just take your shock after you get it loose. Just take your shock and turn your shock until your shock gets loose, or your spring gets loose here, and then you can just run it all the way to the top, and then you pull off this little cup here. It's got a little washer in there. You'll just lift that washer up and pull your cup out, stick your spacer in there, and then just put your cup here back on there. Once you I wish I started this video earlier so you'd have seen, but this just gives you an idea. But this right here is the rear. I'm about done with it. Now the front is a actual bracket. The front, it don't have no spacers. It's just an actual bracket, and it just relocates the shock. So up there, and it puts them at a different angle, and it's supposed to give you some lift. But I read reviews and stuff on this, and I wanted some more ground clearance. Right now I'm setting about 10 inches with the 29 inch Bighorns on 14 inch Big Cat wheels. But I just wanted some more lift, and everybody highly recommended the SuperAtv kit or the MudTech lift kit. And the MudTech lift kit will let you run a underhood storage box, where the SuperAtv one will not. Like I said, we'll get into this. We'll go through this on the other part of the video, but haven't got started on it yet. But it's just that bracket mounts up here, and whenever it's mounted, you do not have room for underhood storage. But I never have cared about running one anyway. So, but if you have one or plan on running one, I wouldn't go with the SuperAtv lift. I would go with the MudTech. But that concludes the first part. We'll be back shortly to see about putting this front bracket on. See you guys in a bit. Alright, YouTube, we're wrapping up this Wildcat Trail SuperAtv 2 to 3 inch adjustable lift here. Just got the front bracket installed. The instructions wasn't the best. This bracket, I don't know if you can see it. Right there it is. Right here is, I'm trying to hold this light, it got dark on me. Right here is the that one right there. That's the original shock location. And over here on the passenger side, that is it. You'll jack the front end up, take pressure off the the front end, all the front end, get the wheels off the ground, and you'll remove that with a it's the same size as the back. It's a 13mm and a 15mm. So you'll take them out, swing your shocks to the side, and then you'll get your bracket. And another thing here, on the trail like this one, the best I can figure, I tried it both ways and I couldn't get it the other way. This part, let me get my light here, get my camera right. This part right here, where them two bolts are right there that we're looking at, it's wider on this side than it is on this back side here. That's how they go on the trail. I looked up on the Sport, and the Sport is backwards. And with the JRI shocks or whatever, I'm thinking because it's got the reservoir, I don't know, but it's flipped. You'll turn it around the other way according to the instructions. But I did another thing it said in the instructions to mount it. I don't know if you can see this. See in between them two bolts there's another mounting location. Now in the instructions it said to mount it in the outer hole on both sides. So that's what I did, and going to see how it does. I'll give y'all a walk around here. Oh, and I also torqued everything back to factory. I torqued them, both of these bolts here, to 40 foot-pounds. Same over here. The back was 40 on the frame, and 40 up here on the frame, and 35 on the trailing arm. That's the factory torque specs. But here it is. The garage is a little dark. Man, I'm impressed with it. Let me get on this other side here, a little bit more light. If I can get this camera focused, for some reason it's not wanting to focus. I can already tell a big difference. I just set it down though, so just set it off the jacks. I ain't took it out yet. It's like 9 o'clock or something. I'm trying to find my tape measure here, and I'll give y'all a. I can do this one-handed. We'll see how much clearance we got. I think we was like at 9.5 or 10 before, like I said, with the 29-inch tires. And sorry about that, guys. Let me get. And right now we're at about 13 in the rear, and about 13, about 13 and a half or so. This camera does not want to focus. About 13 and a half or so. I know it's dark, so we did get some lift, but that's like I said, there wasn't no videos on this. There you can find a little information about on the forums and stuff. Several people's running them. Now another thing is with these lift kits here, to keep your 50-inch width, they recommend using a wheel spacers. They recommend 2 in the back, 2 inches in the back, and 1.5 inches in the front. And I'm planning on running 2 inches all the way around, so I might do another video on that, or maybe do a little follow-up video, and whenever I finally get time to run it, I'll let y'all know what I think about it as well. But there it is, guys. Appreciate you watching. As always, God bless and have a good day.